Hello all, this is Dr. Dheeraj Masapu. I am an anesthesiologist. Today I would like to tell you 10 different ways in which you can make 2.5 lakh rupees in a month. So after doing your MD anesthesia. So why I'm covering this topic is it is not easy to make 2.5 lakhs in a month, and because after finishing your MD in anesthesia, if you join any hospital or a medical college or anywhere, you might get between 80,000 to 1 lakh rupees. So how to grow to 2.5 lakh range is what I am going to cover in this particular video. So why did I choose 2.5 lakhs? There is a reason for that. See, for example, if you want to have a very comfortable life in a city and or any place, if you want to stay in a gated community, for example, then you might have to pay a rent of around 50 to 60,000 in a city. And then if you have kids education and your regular groceries and other expenses will come to around 50,000 in a month. So 1 lakh to 1.1 lakh will go there, and your insurances and all those things, if you consider, it will go up to 1 to 1.3 lakhs in a month. So, and if you earn 2.5 lakhs, you'll have an extra of at least 1 to 1.5 lakh, so that you can start investing that particular money in whichever way you want. I'm not an expert in telling you which ways to invest, but if you have a salary of around 2.5 lakhs, according to me, that's a very good amount to have a very comfortable life with a family. So, can every anesthesiologist reach this point? Answer is no, not everyone can reach, but there are 10 different ways I'm going to tell you in this particular video, which if you do, you can actually reach that point. Okay, there are many anesthesiologists who are earning even more lot of money, but I'll do a separate video for that. That is a totally different topic, but this 2.5 lakh range is a very reasonable target. If you put little hard work, you can reach this point. So let's deal one by one. So number one is doing super specialty DMs. So you can do DM in any specialty. For example, you can choose onco anesthesia, neuro anesthesia, cardiac anesthesia, transplant, any DM you do. And after doing DM, usually either you enter a central institute or you enter a corporate hospital or some big hospitals. So wherever you go, you will actually start with a salary of around 2 lakhs, and by maybe 2 to 3 years, you will reach this particular target of 2.5 lakhs. So surely you'll reach the target of 2.5 lakhs. So this is the easiest way among the 10 ways that I'm going to tell you now. So that is about the DM. But to do DM is tough. You have to beat the competition, write INICET or DNB super specialty exam, and only then you can do DM or DNB super specialty courses. And the second way is by doing fellowships. You can do fellowship in multiple areas like neuro anesthesia, cardiac anesthesia, pain management, regional anesthesia. So many fellowships are there. You can do fellowship, but immediately after doing fellowship, you're not going to reach the point of what I'm talking in this video. It will take minimum of 5 to 8 years after fellowship to reach this particular target. So fellowship would be a little slower process, but if you don't get a DM or DNB, then the alternative way would be to do a fellowship of 1 year and then wait for 5 to 8 years, and then you will reach this particular target of 2.5 lakhs. In 2023, with inflation, if you are a student now and if you are listening to this particular video, with inflation, you might have to get 3.5 to have the same type of living now. So the third way is having a pain clinic with a good practice. So if you're a pain specialist, you can watch video on my channel where Roshan told different ways of becoming a pain specialist. And if you are a pain specialist and if you have set up your clinic and it is running well, that means every day you're doing at least 1 or 2 procedures and seeing OPD of 8 to 10 people in a day, you will earn 2.5 lakhs easily. That is the third way. Let's go to other ways. Freelancing and as a general anesthetist. See, freelancing as a general anesthetist with at least 3 to 4 cases in a day, if you're doing maybe 2 or 3 in spinals and 1 general anesthesia, if you do in a day, and then surely you will reach this target of 2.5 lakhs in a month. But this freelancing, initially when people start freelancing, it's very difficult to get cases because already they're established people who are playing the game, and you need to come into a particular area and prove that you're superior to them, or you have to develop your contacts in that particular area. and impress the hospital and surgeons, and then you will get regular calls. So if you have a network of people and if you're getting calls every day and 3 to 4 cases, and then you'll reach 2.5 lakhs. Believe me, it is not easy. It is actually as tough as getting a DM seat in a Central Institute. So because I know some of my friends doing this, they told me this. So that is I till now explained 4 ways to reach 2.5 lakhs. Now I will tell you the 5th way. 5th way is to do critical care medicine and becoming in charge of critical care in any kind of medium range hospitals, which are like, there are several hospitals. I'm not talking about corporate hospitals. If you're in charge in corporate hospital, your salary would be higher. But if you're in charge of critical care in a medium range hospital, like 100-bedded hospital or 150-bedded hospital, then you can easily demand a salary of around 2.5 lakhs. To do that, you don't have to do DM. You can do a IDCCM or IFCCM or EDIC. If you do EDIC, with these 3 degrees, you can actually apply with some experience. To become an in charge, you need some experience. So after MD, finish this course and work for 5 to 7 years. Then you will be surely having the eligibility, according to me, the skill to manage the situation, skill to deal patient attendance, and the skill to actually deal the crisis. All these things are required to become an in charge. If you reach that level, then you will surely make 2.5 lakhs in a month. So this is about the intensive care. So till now I covered 5 different areas. 6th way of reaching 2.5 lakhs is central government jobs. Central government jobs, I mean NIMANS, AIMS, PGI Chandigarh, Rishitra, JIPMER, all central government jobs. The pay commissions, latest pay commissions are very good, and if you enter there, you might not start with 2.5 lakhs, but you will start nearly around 2 lakhs, and then over a period of 7 to 8 years, you will reach 2.5 lakhs. But the only problem is the amount of taxes you pay there is more. That's a different topic. I'll deal that in a later video. But the tax differences between government jobs and doctors who work in private hospitals. So central government job is a very good option, and also you'll have a more balanced life than whatever I told till now. So many of my friends are working in NIMAN, so I know how the life will be. So next is, 6 ways I told you, 7th way I'll tell you now. The 7th way of reaching 2.5 lakhs is having a foreign return degree. For example, if you are a UK return person with FRCA, or if you are trained in Canada with a fellowship and you're coming back to India. For example, you did a fellowship in sick kids in pediatric anesthesia and you come back to India and work, then you can easily demand 2.5 lakhs in major corporate hospitals. So that is, and I don't call it easy way, that's a smart way of doing it. You can actually contract or constrict the time there. So if you finish your MD, go to some country, get some 2-3 years, you work there, get solid fellowships and come back to India, and you can easily charge this money from the hospitals. So I would recommend this to my subscribers, because it's reaching 2.5 lakhs at the end of the career doesn't matter. You have to do it in the early part of career so that you can enjoy your life. So better go in this way. And then 6 ways I finished. So 7th way. 7 ways I finished. 8th way. 8th way is becoming a HOD in a private medical college. So this is easy way, but it will take a lot of time, because there are already established HODs there. If they retire, then you will get the job. You need to wait for at least 20 to 25 years to reach this position, and once you become HOD, you'll surely get 2.5 lakhs. But I don't recommend this way. Next way is doing an MBA after anesthesia. See, now this is a trending thing. Many people are doing MBAs. So you can do an MBA after anesthesia in ISB, or BITS Pilani is also offering. And the details I'll put in my WhatsApp group. I have a PDF flyer of the BITS Pilani MBA program for healthcare. I'll send you in the WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp group link is there in the description. You can join the WhatsApp group. And doing an MBA, immediately you don't get 2.5 lakhs, but after finishing the MBA, you can join a hospital as a chief of medical service or medical superintendent or some post, and slowly over a period of 4 to 5 years, you will go to the point of this 2.5 lakh after MBA. And if you do MBA in different countries like France and maybe in UK and USA, some big hospitals, if you do MBA, then if you come back from there, you can actually demand more than this. So that is also a smart way of settling with a higher salary. Think about it. And surely I'll call somebody from MBA background in future who has done anesthesia and MBA, and I'll do an interview with them. So 9 ways I told you till now. 10th way I'm going to tell you. So 10th way is joining clinical research or product development in the corporate companies. For example, GE Electrical, GE Medical, or Siemens Medical, or so many healthcare corporates are there who are working on innovation and who are working on product development, who are working on product designing for healthcare. They hire a lot of doctors. You can actually approach them, and for that you need to be more active on LinkedIn, and then you can actually get into those companies, and the salaries will be higher than what doctors usually earn. So this 2.5 lakh range to reach is very easy there. So that's a totally different field. Don't feel like a doctor there you'll feel more like you're developing some product there. Sometimes you feel like a scientist, and sometimes you'll feel like you're actually selling the product that you actually designed. It's a different kind of field. If you don't really want to be a doctor, if you don't want all these tensions, then maybe you can choose to work like that and earn this money. So I think I covered 10 different ways of reaching 2.5 lakhs after MD anesthesia, and you guys have to choose what you want to do, because naturally if you don't do one of these, you get stagnated. Because I see many people getting stagnated. I don't want that to happen to my subscribers. So what I suggest is do one of these and earn the 2.5 lakh mark and have a very comfortable life in a city. And that's it for today. As usual, Dr. Dheeraj Masapu logging off. Roger that.